team, it was definitely time for some tough love. He sat down with the guys and he said, we need to play defense on every single.
Now Roy, who normally waits to establish himself, goes right past Chandler. That's there all night. There's why New York with the advantage. Aldridge doubled. Chandler there passes out of it. They swing it. Batum all the way to Roy, who's been red hot from three-point land, and he drops that. So Roy is now 14 for
defense because they're not quite sure what they want to do, doubling and not doubling.
Roy passes out to Aldridge. Brandon ended up on the floor. And Aldridge is 3 for 3 with 6 points now. He's in, and you're likely going to see Travis Outlaw check in at the power forward to start this ball game. 2-point New York lead. Prisbilla trying to play a two-man game. Now he backs it out. Shot clock at 5. Roy going to go on Chandler. Pulls up for the long two and drops it down. So another quick start for Roy. 7 points for him. Evidently not.
You got to, and look at their.
Lee has it knocked away by Outlaw. Ball loose. Bayless picks it up. Jared to the trailer. Roy to Outlaw, and he jams.
As I said in pregame, it'll be a high-scoring affair this afternoon.
There's the two-handed jam, and then Bayless in transition.
Yeah, and you're not quite sure how they want to play defense, the Knicks.
Team left here opening quarter. Mike D'Antoni says, let's talk things over. Following the Trailblazers' little flurry, and they now have a three-point lead. Rebounded, but now he's really developed some nice offensive skills. Roy goes to the far side and flips it up with the right hand. So Brandon Roy, 9 in the quarter. 4 certainly on pace for that and a lot more, and they're trying to make it 5 straight wins overall over the New York Knicks, and they're off to a good start. Portland shooting 88%.
When D'Antoni had him in Phoenix.
Nobody said one word about that.
No, well, you take your chances and you score a lot.
Roy bumped hard, goes to the middle, goes to the right hand and scores. Brandon now in double figures with 11.
Taking it there. You have 3 seconds to play with and you get the basketball.
That's true.
And absolutely, and I don't blame him.
Down goes Duhan. Sergio wide open. How about 4 threes? Yes, sir!
Well, I'll tell you what. They moved Brandon to the...
Guarding him a little closer now, following a couple of threes this quarter. Roy cut off, needs help. Inside is Aldridge with 1 to shoot. And he hits.
If they'd have passed the ball to an open, they won't be able to.
That's one of the many things that Blake gives Portland and has all season that Sergio doesn't on most occasions. Batum, backdoor from Roy.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Second different shot clock and game clock. Roy against Richardson. They don't bring the double yet. Brandon sees that and tries to take advantage. Steps through the double and lays it in with the left.
And you're right. Steps through the double. The double did come. They're going to do everything they can to keep
it left. The Knicks will inbound on the side. Here's Roy as you see the double team come late from Lee.
Boy, how he got through that.
And Batum will come in Portland. They are certainly there now. Rodriguez knocks it away, trying to get it back and does. Portland back 3 on 2, now 4 on 2 as Aldridge joins the chase. Baseline Outlaw collects and jams. But even that play seemed difficult on a 4 on 2.
They have no, of course, they're using all the big guy, Marcus, down with Nate Robinson.
Roy crosses over on Duhan, gets to the rim and scores. So Brandon with 15 and
then get back, so you don't have to worry about him hitting the board.
Blazers go to Oden to Roy. Outlaw for 3. Got it in the corner. Now it's a 4-point game.
And now they're in the middle. Boy, they worked a nice play that time, the Knicks.
Aldridge, baseline 2 is good. Greg Oden will check back in there. And Nate McMillan calls a spread and just wants to clear out for Roy. Takes it against Duhan. Steps to the middle and scores with the left.
Boy, Harrington just left his man completely. Aldridge.
Roy may be the decoy. It's likely going to be Outlaw. It is Brandon. 4 seconds. Roy to the middle for the game. Yes! Yes! The buzzer! Yes! Brandon Roy has done it again!
He's the magician!
The officials will review it.
They can review it all they want. New York.
Eddie F. Rush says 0.2 of a second are left. So hold everything. This game is not over.
Well, they don't need to review it then if they're saying 0.2.
Blazers don't know it yet. as they're heading for the locker room, but this thing is not over yet. And this thing is over, and Portland has won another tight ball game. Look at Roy through the middle, splits the double and scoops it into the bucket.
It may have been better than the Houston shot right there because everybody in the New York team was supposed to check Brandon Roy.
19 for the Roy Wonder as we throw it down to Rebecca Harlan.
Unbelievable, Brandon Roy. This is why you are an all-star, obviously. 4 seconds left on the clock. Was that the design play for you to take it inside?
Yeah, it was a play to get to the basket, but they did a good job of bluffing as if they're going to take a charge. So I kind of got stuck in the air, and my thought was just get it to the rim, let's get a shot off. And we were fortunate enough, blessed enough to make the shot.
Huge game of runs all the way around tonight for both teams. How'd you finally get those stops that you needed in the fourth quarter?
We finally just dug deep. I mean, Travis did a great job of carrying us offensively in the fourth quarter. But, again, our talk is defense. And we did a good job of, I think, just tightening up. We wanted it more than they did, but I got to give the Knicks a lot of credit. They played great tonight.
From a mental standpoint, Brandon, how important was this win for you guys?
It's big for us. I mean, we've been playing pretty bad. We played good in spurts tonight, and it had been real disappointing to go home with a loss. But we came through, we put out a tough one, and hopefully this can propel us into something special.
Congratulations, Brandon, guys.
All right, thanks, Rebecca, as the Trailblazers end the game on an 8-0 run.